probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
What's my comm device? Yeah, that's much easier than a post hole digger. I was worried I'd have to do something on the gamepad again.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Also, I'm concerned that the ground is bleeding.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See, at the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Wow, there's stuff's going off. Alright, so we got worn survival footwear. Hey, you see that thing that's like level 20 something just hanging out on the ridge up there? Anyway, he's Lau, a Pathfinder. If we're gonna grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier Nav probe site and press the A button. Ah, it's contextual. This requires your mechanical field skill to be up to snuff, so don't forget to level it up. Okay, but engaging massive foes. Yeah, I think we've noticed the XXL ones. Now all that's left is a report back to base. But first, I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a Skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky. So be careful about such things in the future. Again, what about that one up there? Just hanging out. He's just chilling. Skills? Oh boy. Oh boy. I clearly don't have... Oh wait, Drifter, what in the world? I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. Psycho... Wait, Psycho... Psycorruptor. Okay, alright. Sorry, my brain wasn't braining. Mastermind, Blast Fencer... What in God's name? There's so much. That's just on me, too. Did I get anything cool from that? 3, 4, 6? Oh wait, that's dual guns. Never mind. Iron Knife. Whoa, what is... Oh, that's something I can't use. Never mind. Hey, I can use this, though. 60 from 88, stability 6? How is plus or minus 6 for stability... I'm starting to feel like I should read a manual. 9. I have new boots. Better. Drops me -5, but better. Nothing. Lynn, I don't think I can, like, do anything new. Yeah, okay. Okay. Back to base. However, I see some things to collect. A fuel tank. Oh my god, a lot of things to collect. Hi. Don't mind me.
Oh, they've seen us.
Alright, well, I guess I've been minded.
Fire carnival! Shadow strike! Hit him again for me!
Leave it to me!
Fire stand! Fire blast! Flame sword!
What's that?
Easy peasy.
Nice work.
So was that roar, I guess, was that because Lynn taunted it? Hey, got some good stuff, I think. Here. Also, that looks like something up there? That sign? Yeah, this looks like a thing that I can interact with. Eastgate BC. East of here is Simius territory. They're smart and highly aggressive, so be careful, or you can avoid them entirely by looping to the south and following the coast. Cool. Are any of these a thing that I can... base camps are set up throughout Mira, where I can rest up in a tent or trailer. If I find one, kick off my boots, make myself at home. There's an item over there. There's a couple of items over here. There's a lot of items over here, actually. Thought I saw some, yeah. It's like, these are resources, but I don't know what to use them for yet. I mean, hell, I can't even use, like, half the stuff in the base. Like, I can't use half the stuff in, New LA yet. Yeah, okay, I think that was everything. Wait, isn't it? There we go. Cirilla, I think... Let's see here, were you important?
Hey.
Well, that pop in.
Yes?
Oh, right, you're the town helper, that's right. Have I talked to you?
Hi. Wow, let's see.
I haven't. You're that new... Man, I'm just so stunned. You're that new crew member they found, aren't you? So what do you think? Isn't this town huge? But as big as it seems, Mira is a whole lot bigger. So don't go running around half-cocked. That comm device you're holding can display a map of the surrounding area. If you lose your bearings, just fire it up and take a look. The triangle is your current position, the green dots are your fellow team members, and the white dots are people like me. As for Skells, well, you don't have one of those yet, so never mind. But when you do get one, have a look at your map and see for yourself. I assume that, like, the Skell has a waypoint. Talon Rock, right? That big rocky mountain in the northern part of Primordia? It's that big spire that you can even see from the city. That area hasn't been fully explored yet, so Eleonora is always nagging us to get out there and do a survey. But the Talon Rock is swarming with dangerous indigents, which makes it a big hassle. We've been kicking that can down the road forever. But they aren't But now they aren't even offering us any other missions, so we basically have no choice but to do it. That Eleanor has devilish receptionist. That Eleanor has the face of an angel, but she's doing the devil's work in that receptionist guise. So I can see it from here, huh? I can see it from here, huh? I don't see it. I never found Carl. I never found Carl, that guy that, oh, wait a minute. Here he is.
What?
Hey, I'm supposed to tell you to get back to work, otherwise Trevor's gonna kick your ass.
Oh.
So let me get this straight. You safely installed data probe on your very first mission and killed a tyrant while you were at it? Holy crap, dude, you do not mess around. Man, I'm really gonna enjoy having you around, because I sure as hell don't want to do this stuff.
What?
I'm so sick of Trevor pushing us around. He made me do an indigent bounty mission solo. Now he's sending me on a super hard mission in some area we barely got any Frontier Nav info about. Sure would be great if someone went and planted a data probe in Primordia for me, you know? Yep, sure would be great. Like that new kid everyone's talking about, the one installing data probes all over the place. It would be great if he did that. I'm just saying. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, I can't even use any of these terminals to, you know, go on missions.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I think this is the same. However, now that I've talked to Carl, let's see if this changes.
What's wrong? This sucks.
No, that's also the same. Okay. I don't know when, but the gamepad switched back to the minimap. It was on the splash screen earlier. So is he just chilling? That's a new person.
Commander Vandam.
Damn, he's buff.
Well, now look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant way out of your league. On a training mission, no less. That was reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
I love this guy. I love this guy. This is the most American person thus far. We got mining probes, we got 10,000 bucks, we got 50 clothes. So I wonder if I can miss these. I haven't yet, but I wonder if I can, like, unintentionally miss an objective. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that was weird. Kick me out to gameplay just to bring me back in.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Ask about divisions, because is it one of those things where, like, I'm locked into whatever?
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out, everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? Alright, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and scale weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a city has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades and a people person.
Well, considering my character
Someone with
doesn't
high-charming
talk.
personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
Ah,
So there's
okay.
really no reason to stress about this. Alright, you ready to choose?
That answers that question. Yep.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Let's go with... Oh, that's more. The actions that boost division points and support effects. Alright, let me actually look at this. Because I was going to go Pathfinders. Planting data probes, discovering locations, which is ideal. HP support, defeating enemies and completing missions. I mean, that happens with the game, so that's also pretty good. Defeating tyrants, defeating enemies, melee, white whale wreckage, planting data probes. Oh, okay, so 2 of them have data probes. Drop sensor, obtaining collectibles, defeating tyrants. That's 2 for tyrants, which is not what I expected from Curator. I thought that was just going to be like gathering stuff. I thought that was just going to be like looting the world. Prospectors, mining, which we still haven't gotten a look at, although I've gotten a few like prospectors and pickaxes. Discovering locations, defense, leveling up arms manufacturers and earning R&D, which I don't think matters considering I don't have a skill yet. Completing missions, training scouted blades, and TP sports. So I'm thinking interceptors.
Then it's settled?
Yeah.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a scout with them. You think they can hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Head to the Pathfinder's last known location in southeast Primordia. Got it. Builders of a Legacy. Oh, more advice. Blade service. Hey, now I can use all the stuff. I'm officially a Blade now. Congrats. Becoming one of us grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AM terminal, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I'll get back to you on those later. Yeah, like I assume I can't just go and get a mech. Fast travel. I see it on the gamepad. Ever wish you could zip straight back to a place you visited? Well, that's why we have fast travel. It allows you to instantly return to significant landmarks, as well as any Frontier nav sites that have data probes installed. Just access the segment map to use it. Got it. Also, the survey rate for this room is 0% somehow? Supporting arms manufacturers. Arms manufacturers, or AMs, support us from the sidelines by developing new weaponry and gear. And by utilizing their services, we can support them too. Head to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to learn more about working with arms manufacturers to make new gear. Any more? Alright. Yeah, so the survey rate... Hang on. Fast travel, barracks interior. Oh, hey, how about that? Okay, that's easy. Oh, what's this do? Barracks customization. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I found more customization options. With more stuff to unlock, actually. Uh-oh, I found... Oh, not very many customization options, actually, as it were. Not very many at the moment. What about the skull hanger that I, like, presumably can't get to yet? Actually, I think I can. Hollow figure gallery. Where is this? Wall decals. Oh my god. Oh, I can deface the barracks. Hell yeah, let's go. Who did I join? The Interceptors. You best believe it. What else do we have? Lighting. I don't know, sure. I don't know. Great. Yeah, like, the hangar wasn't even a thing, so... Support missions, division activity... Oh, wait a minute. Can I even... Network. I don't even think I can do this. Yeah, I can't do this. That doesn't exist anymore. So... Sorting authorization for squad missions. Okay, yeah. So this is the online area. Can't do anything there. He's up there. Oh! This is the hollow thing area place. And I guess I don't have anything for it? I'm not seeing anything else that I can interact with that would, like, tell me, oh, hey, you have these? There we go. Oh, time management. Yeah, okay. I guess more will be unlocked for that later? That was dumb. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and I guess this is where the skulls go. Okay, cool. I figured it all out. Caution. People give thumbs up. There are wrenches afoot. There's a guy in a wheelchair that sticks his hand out occasionally, and there are cookies. Also, caution rockets. Or Nerf footballs. Yeah. I already forgot where I'm going. Oh, right. I'm going to Southeast Primordia to check on the Pathfinders. No, I need to go look at the arms manufacturers in Armory Alley, which I kind of forgot what it looked like. Oh, hey, hang on. Here it is. It's right in front of me. Hey. Remember that each one of us bears the weight of humanity's very existence upon our shoulders. Yep. Do tell. What is this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Sakuraba Industries? Sorry? The central pillar of the group conglomerate, which enjoys a reputation for excellent products, firearms exhibit remarkable stability and accuracy, qualities which faithfully exempt the design ethos of their creators. Okay, what is Mirianium? I have 0 Mirianium, whatever the heck that is. Granada Galactic. This new one is an avid investor in beams tech research. Its bestsellers are weapons that emphasize quick cooldowns and protective wear that offers high beam resistance. Okay. Simply equipping a... Alright. I'm going to assume that said I just build rep by repping their stuff. 3, follow. Enterprise, their weapons are known for stability, and okay. Man, up, what? Oh god. So I can upgrade my stuff as well? I can. How? How do I go about doing this? I'm looking for, oh, required materials on the right. Duh, okay. Equipped gear, I guess so. Let me back out of all this. Oh, wait, there was a thing. Unequipped gear. Ranged weapons. 644. Yeah, okay, sure. No. Equipped gear. Myself. Storm Assault. Yeah, sure. 3... Oh wait, no, 1. That requires 1. Sure? I can upgrade this. What do I have for Elma? I need a bunch of stuff. I need a bunch of stuff that I don't have. I can upgrade that though. What about the iron blades? Oh wait, no, that was what I just did. Warren survival souls. And for Lynn, the last Suid tail for you. More leather. And that's it. Engineer augments. What in God's name? Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. I don't have any Mirianium, so let's get out of this before my mind starts exploding even more. Yep. Brain's turning to mush. Let's get out of there. What do we have here? Find and customize skill. Oh, the shop. Things are expensive. Things are expensive. Okay, for being the most expensive one, I was hoping it'd be the most cool. This one is pretty badass, though. This is the one that I commented on that said looked kind of like a Karatas. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Hey! Any blade can use that terminal over there to purchase new weapons and protective gear. I noticed. I definitely saw that. Believe me, I saw Miss Regina. Okay, back to the mission. Oh! I see a question mark.
now what?
Are you a side quest? Sorry to bother you, and I know you're terribly busy, but is there any way you might help with a rather urgent request? I promise I won't take much of your time. Heck, I don't have much of my own spending taking yours. Heck, I don't have much of my own to spend taking up yours. Sorry, getting off track. Anyway, I know I should be running this request through official channels and all that. I'm I'm sorry. But there's just no time. I'm desperate at this point, and I'll literally take any help I can get. Not to say you're just anybody, you're great. Look, I know I sound completely bonkers, but just hear me out, okay? That's all I ask. Sure. Of course. Man, what are the odds? The very first person I asked would help me out, huh? Like 9 to 1? I'm shy, you see, and I worked about strangers approaching with the starting and awkwardness, and yes, deliver some supplies to a blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see, specializing in skills. Head up a lot of important projects. That's pretty cool. Did that sound braggy? Anyway, I just got a call from a team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do a field repair of their skells. Apparently something called a whimsical duo gill attacked them after they left on a mission, and now they're stranded out there. I see. Oh, I wonder if it's the same guys. I wonder if it's the Pathfinders that have that skell out there. But me wandering around outside the city is just no bad idea. Bad idea. Especially with the whimsical duo guild that broke their skells still kicking around. Much as I want to help, I'm just a mechanic. There was only so much I could do. But on the other hand, the thought of those poor skells lying there all beat up just broke my heart. So I gathered more adventure-y stuff and left town, but then panicked about what to do next. Oh my god, there's more. The only sane plan I could come up with was asking someone else for help, and then you came along. It's like magic, only not. Anyway, I know I should post this up to mission control. Yes, I'll do it. Talk to Miles to the west. Jan Path Plain. Yes. Yeah? I don't have time for rules. I just can't stand around filling out paperwork and cutting red tape or whatever. Oh, I'll pay you, of course. Actually, the leader of the team you will be rescuing will, I hope. They're really in trouble, so if you could get these supplies to them, I would really appreciate it. That was a lot.
Hey.
That was a lot.
No.
Oh, you can tell each segment's danger level from its color on the map, so don't go throwing your life away all night. All right, be smart and pick a safe route. Okay. What is division spoils? What is that? Sorry, I got distracted. On the gamepad, the icon for Division Spoils just lit up. And I pressed it and it didn't do anything. It just says Division Spoils. Oh wait,